right, mail day. We have a package fresh in from A51. I gotta say, dude has really stepped up his packaging. So when I opened the box, it opens up and it's got this cool signage in here. He's really going above and beyond as a maker. So that was really nice. And then that slides out and you had all the goodies in there. Those goodies entail some chopsticks. So I guess the first 10 people that got the Apollo got the chopsticks. So that's a really cool addition. I'm one of those people, I guess. And then the weights were already here. So we've got the brass weights in here. I already had those, but then these are actually neutral weights to give more of a neutral balance to the handles. And they're just 3D printed neutral weights. So that was really cool that he sent them. But then the big part of all this, upside down, the glowing spacers. So these guys are cool little glowing end spacers. So I figured we'd take them out together and check it out and see how the balance changes with the glowing spacers as well as the neutral spacers. So we're gonna break these loose a little bit. And Dylan's honestly such a cool guy. Another thing that I got, and I'm gonna do a bigger video because I ordered a custom slip as well. I ordered the Python slip that he has on his Etsy shop right now because I thought it matched the red light tech really nicely. So more on that in a different video, but a little preview there. So let's go ahead and swap out these light spacers. Yeah, Dylan, very thoughtful person. He really planned out this Balisong in a cool way. So the weights come out pretty easy. And that pops out over there, pops out over there. I don't know if I want to take it out all the way, but it looks like it's just kind of coming out. Oh, that's kind of interesting. A little different. Cool. So this cool 3D printed thing, which contains all the weights, is actually a little tool to help slide out the spacer. So it's supposed to just kind of pop right in there. Yep. So there's a cool little slot. You just push, and it slides right out. So that guy comes out. This is the first time I've done this, so. And these guys go in. And they actually stick out just a little bit, as you can see there. So that's kind of cool. Very, very different. I don't know what side I want them facing. I guess it doesn't really matter. Huh, cool. So then these are just gonna go back in. Like so. Boom, shakalaka. Well, that was super easy. This was totally worthy of an entire video. I mean, the glow spacers are worth it for a video. I wish I was a really good flipper because then I could take some cool shots and be like, yo, look at me, fucking flipping this stuff, so cool. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and get the other side. It just pops right in there. Very cool that he included this little tool to help slide these guys out. And that's what the ends look like. And you can see those holes so that you can put the pins in there to add some more weight to the end. And while it's a minimal amount of weight per pin, you can certainly feel that difference. So that's interesting. It's it gives it quite a bit of handle length to it, which I don't think I was quite expecting, but I guess it makes sense. There's not been a lot of content on these, so maybe I'll be the first person making a video. I think I've seen one or two other videos and people on Instagram and stuff, because Instagram's way more popular. So we'll turn off the lights here and have some fun with this bad boy. That's enough. Woo! All right, let's turn the lights off and see how this baby glows. Got so many lights on, wow. So, got the bite handle end. Woo! This is freaky. Hopefully this is showing up on camera in a very cool fashion. I gotta say, my confidence has never been lower in what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be very, very reserved in my flips, but hopefully the way it looks on camera is really cool. Okay. And with the lights semi-on, all right, well, I think I'm done flipping right now, but wanted to give a quick look at these guys, and I thought that was a fun thing to have. So if you've got an Apollo, you can pick these guys up for like 35 bucks, I think, on A51's website. I don't know, fun little thing. They do different glow settings. Let's check those out real quick. I believe the key is in here. So yeah, these turn on and off with this little magnetic key that he includes, and they've got different modes. So yeah, that's a breathing mode. So that's kind of cool. They can be breathing, or they can be flashing. So we can do that flashing too. So that's kind of fun. So you could actually do like I want it to be solid for the bite handle and flashing for, or solid for the safe handle and flashing for the bite handle. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I gotta be honest, that does not help me anymore with the lights out. Oh man. But it's super fun. I wonder how it looks on camera. Like, if I was actually good at flipping, could you imagine? Sweet. Well, that's that. Let's check out these chopsticks, because I did show off the chopsticks, and they are, I mean, I believe they're a pretty exclusive thing. You had to be, I believe he said you had to be first 10 in order to get them, so I feel lucky. I feel lucky. These glow ones are very cool. I'm going to have to up my game so that we can do a more fun video. But I do like the concept of them, and I'm glad that he is making fun stuff like this, especially for people who are good at flipping, so that they can do really cool videos. Me, not so much. I am, I'm just enjoying myself, which is fine. Everyone's, a different level flipper. I am not trying to be competitive in the flipping space. I definitely recognize myself as more of a collector, even though I wish I could flip better. So, I practice a little here and there, but I wouldn't say I'm like as dedicated as I could be if I really wanted to get good, right? Cool. So these are the chopsticks. If you follow A51, you will see him every once in a while breaking these out to feed his chinchilla, which is cool. Chinchillas are a very cool animal. All right, let's see how chopsticks flip. I've never flipped a chopstick before. I don't know about you guys, but we're about to find out. Part of me is like, I could convince my girlfriend that these are actually just chopsticks. It's not a balisong. They're chopsticks. She would never go for that. Oh. My lighting's probably horrible right now. Here we go. Way better lighting now. Coolio. So now, chopsticks. Nice. Look at the dexterity with those. I have never been good at chopsticks, but I gotta say, I could use these. Cool. That's pretty sick. That's fun. Chapoo. All right, real question. Can you flip with these? This is probably not recommended. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't think it could handle too hard of a hit that way. But that is super fun, and I'm so glad he included these. That is so fun. I'm not sure how practical it is, but at the same time, like, do you have chopstick balisongs? I didn't think so. Wow, so fun. All right, lastly, the neutral spacers. Let's see how the neutral spacers feel. Because in all honesty, that might be something that I like a lot. I have not played with the weights on this yet. I've just kept it stock, so to speak. And stock, I guess, is pinless, so he doesn't have any pins in the stock. Oh, great. There we go. Yeah, so FYI, you never want to over torque your handle screws because they are a son of a bitch to get free if you do over torque them. And that's on any balisong, not just this balisong. All right, neutral weights. Let's see how these feel. That one just slipped right out, and that one just slipped right out. Cool. And these ones are black. I'm not sure if he's offering different colors or not. Not that I'm like, oh, why did he give me black? Like, this one matches my balisong, so I'm glad he gave me black. I'm just not sure if he has other colors available. I know these are 3D printed, so like it could be possible to have different colors. And A51's a cool dude. I'm sure he's someone who would just share you like the print files if you're someone who has a 3D printer. I don't know who's out there. So that's a little bit of a tighter fit. I don't know if it's just that like the 3D printed weight is in there different, but a little tighter fit. Let's get that in. Come on. Whoever's watching this far into the video, you're the real champion. Thank you for hanging out with me in the past. There we go. So yeah, these 3D printed ones are definitely a little different. They fit in there a little tighter, so you're gonna have to push to get it. But yeah, that's probably a good thing. You don't want it to not, like, tolerances on balisongs, man, are crazy. You know? So yeah, so see how this is not wanting to go in right away. So we're gonna play with that weight just ever so slightly. We'll get it in there. We'll get you in there. There we go. Shove it in, shove it in. Cool. Got that. I am really curious as to how this is going to feel. He was contemplating not sending out these neutral spacers, but then decided, fuck it. I think enough people want neutral spacers. He had some feedback from folks telling him don't do it. And he said, screw you guys. Oh, wow. Good golly, Miss Molly. I think I like that more. is different because it doesn't carry the weight out to the end as much, but it's like livelier in response. That subtle weight change, and like, I don't know how subtle it is. It's probably, yeah, I mean, the fans are great. As you know, that's what I know how to do is fans. I'm also sitting down right now, so give me a flippin' break, huh? All right, we'll chaplain it. See, I never chaplain, and I just did for you. That feels really nice. That feels really, really nice. I'm probably gonna leave those in for right now because I was not expecting to like it that much. I actually liked how the handles swung on this. You know, fucking plastic, man. And watch, like, this video is probably all out of focus or wasn't recording or something, so what a take. Yeah, the 3D printed weights, A51, I think that was an awesome addition. Thank you so much for sending them to me. The lights are super fun. I think if I was a better flipper, boy howdy, would it make my videos super cool looking. And I think all the people who have the Apollo and are good at flipping should highly consider getting them, because your clips on Instagram are probably going to look really cool with those light up ones, just going with lights on and lights off. But yeah, anyone else who got the 3D printed spacers that make it more neutral, comment down below on what you guys think of it. I think I'm gonna leave them in for now because I really like how that feels. So be on the lookout for a video on expensive Bali slips from A51, because I'm gonna make one once my custom one comes in, and we'll talk about the 3 levels that I have of them at least. And I think that'll be a fun video to do. Otherwise, I also swapped out on the light tech. I know in the other video I swapped out the bolsters, but I put on the G10 bolsters, which are lighter than the titanium ones, and I gotta say, it makes it feel incredible. So really like the G10 on these, and this is the setup for my light tech now, so that's cool. I'm gonna say this is the setup for the A51 Apollo for now, because I really like those spacers in there. Dang, what a treat. We're gonna have to like go back and forth a little bit to see, but it does give it a really interesting feel. I like it. Cool. Well, if you watched this long, man, you're a champ. You should probably be subscribed to me if you're not. And yeah, thanks for watching. Tell me down below what you guys think you want to see more from me. And yeah, I know these were probably a couple of boring back-to-back videos, but I'm just trying to make some content as it's coming to me. So this was something that was right in front of my face. I was about to swap it around and play with it, so I figured I'd bring you along for the ride. Hopefully you appreciate this less weird, zany version of me. This is how I usually am. I usually try to put on some sort of a character so that it can be a little bit more entertaining. Aren't we all a little bit like that? So, yeah, have a good night, y'all.